Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm in my summer stripes because I'm about to share with you some brand new tennis shoes that I picked up for summer. I'm so excited. I haven't purchased new tennis shoes in quite a while and I kind of got a little crazy. I purchased 3 pairs, but very intentionally. So I'm going to walk through what I purchased, why I purchased them, and then I'm going to talk a little bit about how I'm planning on styling these because truly I do feel these are going to be the foundation of my wardrobe all throughout spring and summer. If you can invest in one great thing, just like a great pair of blue jeans, like a great pair of Levi's, investing in a great classic pair of tennis shoes, you're walking on them. They're your feet. I mean, it's worth an investment is all I'm going to say. So for me, I looked at a lot of my favorite tennis shoes that I wore all throughout winter. And the ones that kept popping up for me were my Converse. So I have a classic Chuck Taylor Converse in the black canvas. And then I also have these special ones that I wear in the winter, also Chuck Taylor high tops. But these are super special because not only are they leather, but they also have like a Sherpa lining. I love both of these colors. I pair them constantly with outfits. They're so easy. And I was really wanting sort of a spring, summer equivalent of that. So enter new Converse. I just think Converse, again, like a classic pair of Levi's, you just can't go wrong with it. They add this sort of youthful, casual bit to any outfit. So if you pair them with the right things, it really can make an outfit just look so cool, so easy breezy, which is exactly how I want to look in spring to summer. I started with this classic pair of whites. Also, you'll notice both of those are low top. I did want to venture into a low top Converse. I actually don't even have a pair of low top, or I didn't have a pair of low top Converses until now. And the reason why I wanted low top Converse are because spring and summer, I'm going to be pairing these a lot more with dresses and skirts, whereas like the high top Converse, I feel looks better with pants when you're kind of hiding the high top bit. I'm sorry in advance because I know I talk about my short legs a lot on this channel, but the high top for me does cut off my leg a little bit. So I felt like if I was going to be showing my legs, having a low top was going to be a great option for me. I also wanted a tennis shoe that wasn't a solid white. It felt more like fun and nautical to sort of have this detailing. And I really loved this particular detailing. This is like a red, white, and blue shoe, basically. A lot of the new Converse, like these, have just like the black outline, and I wanted like a white shoe that I could wear with more navy and stuff, so I didn't really want the black outline, but I didn't want them to look as white and as stark white as my Supergas. These I didn't wear as much as I thought I would last summer, mostly because they're such a preppy feminine shape, which can be a really nice thing. But for me, I just didn't like having that super stark white shoe. Sometimes just felt a bit too much. So I'm really excited to finally have sort of the detailing on the soles on this one. And then for these, this has actually been a great color. I've already paired this so many times with outfits, having kind of a tan, again, not that like super stark white, but still like a light, fun spring neutral color that can pair with a lot of my navy items. That's really what I was going for. And these have already been worn. I mean, you can see I've already worn them quite a fair amount. But yeah, I just love Converse. I think they're super classic look. They're very lightweight, and these are going to be so fantastic. When I get to the styling part, I'll kind of tell you what I'm going to do with them. But another pair of beloved shoes that I wear in the fall and in the winter are my black, well, really I wear these year round, but these are some of my most beloved and worn out, as you can see here, worn out tennis shoes. I don't even know how long I've had these. These are actually were a collab with J. Crew and Madewell. J. Crew and Vans? Madewell and Vans. I'm not really sure. This was some kind of classic collab because it has this really nice kind of like perforated leather top. Anyway, I love these shoes because they're slip-ons. You can slip them on and off your feet so easily, but yet they still stay on your feet really easily, and they're so, so comfortable. So I wanted a summer equivalent of that, but again, I didn't want that like super bright, like in your eyes white shoe. So I opted for a cream color, which I felt wasn't as aggressive. It's a little more of that like vintage beach vibe. And these are just really even more comfortable than the old ones. I find Vans to be such high quality. I don't know about you guys, but like there's a reason they're the top skateboarding shoe or something. They have this incredible giant thick rubber sole, so much cushioning for your foot. They're just some of the most comfortable shoes. And especially in the summer and the spring, being able to slip a shoe on and off, you know, when you're going to the beach or whatever, riding bikes, it's the dream. So I know I'm going to be wearing these a ton this spring and summer. So now let's talk about how I tend to style my tennis shoes, and particularly how I'm going to style these tennis shoes. My biggest rule of thumb when it comes to styling period is that I'm always looking for contrast, opposites, balance. And what I mean by that is if something looks really formal, I usually like to add a piece of casualness to it. If something is really designer, I like to add more of like a high street, lower price point type thing. I'm just always looking for that nice balance, because for me, in my outfits and how I like to look, I want to look carefree, casual, like, oh, I just threw this on and I look amazing. Like I'm not trying too hard. And I think that's how a lot of us like to look. And so you get that when you're searching for the balance, I would say. So for tennis shoes, I really like pairing tennis shoes, and this is a huge trend right now, and hopefully it's not going anywhere because it's pretty classic, but pairing a good tennis shoe with a trouser. You guys know I love a trouser. I love my COS trousers. I actually just picked up a pair of navy COS trousers, which is fantastic. Even pairing tennis shoes with a suit, I love that look so much. It's just a nice way to not look so serious, to look a little more sophisticated but still casual. One of my favorite looks. So definitely pairing a tennis shoe with a trouser instead of like a ballet flat or something like that. That can just look a little too corporate in my opinion. And in particular, I do like the more Converse sort of low top styles. I find that the chunkier Van is a bit too much for trousers, just because my trousers tend to be more oversized, and with a chunky Van, I want more balance. So I actually really love pairing these Vans with some of my little dresses, whether that be like a sporty, like a shirt dress, or a sporty polo dress, or shorts. If anything that sort of needs like a lot more going on top, and then I got a lot going on the bottom, I just find a really nice balance to pairing these tennis shoes with some of my shorter dresses, shorts, etc. It just seems that when I pair these with trousers, I just look pretty bottom heavy, and you don't enjoy, there's not a lot of detailing going on here, so you kind of just see this like boat sticking out from under the trouser, which I don't really think is that cute of a look. So I do tend to like to wear these with shorts or dresses. However, the Converses look absolutely fantastic with pants. I will tell you, again, these also goes without saying, but look really fantastic with a short. Like I was saying, not having that high top and letting your leg really be elongated and see the whole leg, I think is a really cute look, especially if your legs are shorter like mine. So again, pairing this with like a short suit set or a nice little mini skirt and a t-shirt, it just is such a fun casual look. So that's how I'm going to be styling these. I will also going to tell you what I'm not going to be styling these with. So what I find is that, again, going for that contrast, if I'm wearing like a mom jean, like a Levi's that's like high waist and like baggy, like, you know, like your really classic mom jean, I don't like pairing that with tennis shoes. I find pairing that with a ballet flat that's more sophisticated looks so much better. It's just something about pairing the mom jean with the tennis shoes, or pairing like a cargo pant with the tennis shoes. I just feel that it looks a little too like I'm coming out of a time period like the 80s or 90s, and it almost swings too casual for me. I just don't have a nice contrast with that. So I really won't be pairing a lot of these tennis shoes with jeans, especially more of like the mom jean look. I'm going to stick to ballet flats on those. However, everything else, I think I'm going to have a really good time styling these shoes. So hopefully that inspired you. Let me know if you guys are purchasing any fun footwear for spring and summer. Or if you have any other good color ideas. Emma Hill really turned me on to this tan Converse. I would have never in a million years thought of this. So if you have a good Converse or tennis shoe that's a great neutral, let me know. Don't hold back below, and I'll see you all in my next video.